Hey everyone, welcome back to NextGen Real Estate. I am Landon Loper, and today I am on beautiful Lake Murray, South Carolina. I'm actually technically in Gilbert, South Carolina right now, but I am dead center of Lake Murray. Basically, to kind of tell you where I'm at is where Shore Road comes out to Shoreline Island here on the middle of Lake Murray. That's where I am. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Lake Murray, just behind me here, right there, that's going to be Baum Island out in the distance as well. Way far out, it's going to be the Lake Murray Dam. But today we're going to be heading towards Dreher Island State Park, which is one of the attractions here on Lake Murray because it's famous for fishing and camping. We actually just had the big Bassmasters Elite tournament here, which was a nationwide tournament here on Lake Murray, brought a ton of attention to Lake Murray. But if you're unfamiliar with it, we've got 650 miles of shoreline. It's a huge lake. It's a very popular lake. It's the second most expensive lake in the state. There's tons of beautiful homes here. But today I want to show you Dreher Island. You'll see a couple homes there on the way. But let's go ahead and start heading that way so you can see more about Dreher Island and see if anybody's maybe camping out there today. It is on a weekday when I'm filming this, but it's nice to be able to have this beautiful day out today because if you know anything about the South recently in May of 2026 is we've had a straight week of rain and we needed it so bad. It brought the lake level up, but now the sun's finally come out. So it's time to get back on the lake, so let's head that way. So we've now arrived here at Dreher Island State Park. We are coming from the big water though, so when you're heading this way, you've got multiple ways to get into Dreher Island, but along the way, you got some beautiful houses that you saw coming in from that footage as we were making our way here, just like this one behind us. This one's always been one of my favorite. Anytime I come by Dreher Island, you can't miss that at all. Now you may hear me say Billy Dreher a couple times in this. That's just because that's what us locals call who've lived here forever. But if you look right here, you got some boats that are coming out right there. This is gonna be the main front of the island here. And then we'll take you back in towards where the marina is, where that big Bassmaster Elite tournament was held at. There's a marina, it's a bridge, but it is an actual island. You go over a bridge to get out to it, and that's why people come out here and they camp and everything else. Now, before we do get on going, I kind of want to show you where we're heading. So right now, we're on the right side of Dreher Island, and we're going to be coming into Dreher Island, and off there in the distance, that's going to be the marina. But if I pan over to the left here, all of that you see right here, this whole entire area, this is Dreher Island State Park. It's massive. There's a lot of camping area, basically where we're looking at right now. That's going to be a lot of campers. I can see them over there now. People are camping over there, so that's really cool. Summertime, it'll definitely start popping like that. And then if we could take a look, we're going to pan back to the right. That's going to be Prosperity and the Chapin side of the lake way out into the distance there. We did come past a neighborhood called Timber Lake before we got here. That neighborhood has a golf course, so there's a lot of stuff to do on this side of the lake between a golf course community like that, plus you have Dreher Island State Park. If you see way out in the distance, it's about as far as you can see there, straight ahead. That's going to be a marina out there called Martin's Landing, which has Martin's Landing's restaurant there, and also you're also going to have what we love the most is we got nacho margaritas out there. It's great Mexican on the lake, but tons of huge docks out there. We'll do a video on that later. Let's pan back around here. As we come back around, let's see, we'll come back around here. And so you can just see how big this lake really is and just being how far out we are over it. And then way out in the distance, you'll see us, so this is kind of cool. And being able to just show you Lake Murray and just how big Lake Murray is. And just the gorgeous homes out there in the distance too. Very nice. So let's keep on heading down. We're going to check out more of Dreher Island State Park, and we'll show you that marina. One thing that you'll definitely notice, you can tell, it's a state park. There's no houses, all shoreline. Lots of places to hang out, camp. They got designated camp spots, designated places to eat. Now I'm going to show you the other side first, because with the lake being up, I can't fit under that bridge. So we're going to head to that one first. All right, now that we're on this side of Dreher Island, we got this little convenience store coming up to show you in a second. But if you look off in the distance right there, you can see people that have brought their RVs in. That's the bridge that I had mentioned that I wouldn't be able to fit under now that the lake's up, because I've got a T-top on my center console here. But out in the distance, you got some camping that's going on out there with RVs. A lot of people do the tents and RVs here. You definitely got plenty of spots that you can reserve here. And then as we're pulling up into it here, this is going to be the convenience store area here, and be able to pull up. And there's also a fuel dock right here as well at Dreher Island, which is great because it's one of the only fuel docks until you get up to Martin's Marina. So with this part of the lake, it's nice to have one over here. But you're able to come up there, get a bite to eat, get a snack, and also get some fuel. But I couldn't fit under this bridge to go around that way, so we're going to try our luck at the one right on the other side where more boat ramps are at than just right here. So let's head on that way too. All right, so you can see right here, these are some of the paid slips that people have here at Dreher Island State Park. But since I can't get under that underbridge to kind of show you the rest of the ramp here at the state park, we're going to go right through there, and we'll check that out. All right, as we make our way under this bridge right here, this is where the main ramp was for that Bassmasters Elite. One thing I'll definitely give you a pro tip about Dreher Island State Park: if you bring your boat, you definitely need to make sure you get here early, because this place loves to sell out quickly. I mean, I've had friends come here before and put in at 6 o'clock in the morning, and they had already packed it out and shut it down. But anyways, so we're going to make it through this bridge. Now, I've come through here before. If you go back and look at one of my videos, if you check the description, I'll have a link to it. But I did do a video in here where I did come through this on my ski, because I was showing and heading towards the Saluda River up on in Lake Murray, at the very top of Lake Murray. So make sure you check that video out, and you'll also be able to see this bridge and me pass under this as well. Now, one thing that I do want to point out, if you'll notice right here, if you look up there in the creases, hopefully you can see it, those are purple martins. We are a huge purple martin lake. They come here in the spring, they make their nests like that, and then they go to Baum Island every night, and that is a huge attraction here with the birds. And they're squawking at me now because they don't like the fact that we're in there, but that's okay. So let's head on up to this ramp right quick. We'll show you that, and we'll move on to the other side of the island. So this is the big boat ramp. This is where the big Bassmasters Elite took off out of. Sure, they were on both sides, but the main event, they were, if you saw on TV, was always, this was the ramp here. You got 2 lanes on it, plenty of docking space to get on and out, and it dumps you at a great part of the lake. So you got a choice to go up the lake or down the lake, but plenty of space in there today on a Monday, that's for sure. If we look on the other side right here, this is all more hangout area with the state park. You will often see a bunch of kayak places or people on kayaks out here fishing or just kayaking in general. Lots of things to be able to do. Dreher Island State Park has kayak rentals, and we're going to head and show you that right quick. But if we just look straight on out here, just like my last video, again, if you go back and watch it, if you head straight that way, That'll take you to Martin's Landing and that marina up there where the restaurant is for Martin's and Nacho Margaritas. That's also how you get to the Saluda River. But today we're going to curve back around the island and be able to show you that. And we'll show you the kayak rental area as well. And then we will head on back out to the big lake and we'll finish this up. But that's a look back at both sides here at the Dreher Island State Park. Definitely a beautiful place to be here on Lake Murray in South Carolina. All right, so we've made our way around it a little bit more. So we came from that direction right there where the boat ramp is, right around the corner. That's heading back out to the big water. But if you come in this little pocket right here, this is going to be where you can rent kayaks here at Dreher Island. This is going to be the dealership called Muddy Bay. They're actually in Newberry, South Carolina, but they sell boats, kayaks, fishing kayaks. This is where we got our fishing kayaks from. And so it's great to be able to come out here and try it. And also just a shout out to Muddy Bay because they're good people, took care of us. If you want to test out a kayak, you just give them a call. They'll definitely do demos out here for you too. And nice kayaks, so you can come out here and be able to explore a lot more here at Dreher Island up close rather than being on a boat or stuck on shore. You definitely should come out and rent one of them kayaks. Have yourself a good time. Lots of fish around here too. No problem there. All right, now, so what we got left to do here is we're just gonna finish going around, see if there's anybody camping on the end, and we'll finish up today because I think it's trying to brew up here behind me. And if you've ever been on Lake Murray, don't play with her. She'll make you pay. So let's get on and finish heading out and wrap this up. That's where we came from, right there. We basically did a huge circle around the island. All right, looks like there's plenty of campers, RVs, and tents. They're all along the point, scattered out through around here on the corner. And they're all looking at this beautiful view. I mean, check out the view that they have here. It's just, that's the reason why people pick these spots when they come to camp at Dreher Island. But hey, I am Landon Loper. I'm with NextGen Real Estate. I've been on Lake Murray my entire life. So I know pretty much everything there is to know about Lake Murray, being out here, as well as the real estate here. If you're looking to get on Lake Murray or even looking to just be near Lake Murray, I'm the man that you should be giving a call. I know a lot and I'd be able to show you around, give you all the pointers, tell you the nice spots here on the lake, some of the hangout spots. I've got a couple other videos I've done on Lake Murray. Again, that'll be in the description down below, so make sure you check that out as well so you can see what I've done with those other two videos. That shows you even more of just what I've shown you today. But whether you want to be on the lake or near it, give me a call. I'd love to be the one to help you out here in South Carolina. And one of the things I love the most, not only do I get to be out here on Lake Murray, but one of the things that I love the most about being right where I am in South Carolina is I'm only less than 3 hours to go to my other location in North Myrtle Beach to go play in the salt. Whether you want to go on the beach, take the boat out to the ocean there, and I'm 2.5 hours to go upstate to go to more lakes. So I'm dead center and to being able to do anything in South Carolina. And then in the wintertime, if I want to go play in the mountains, that's 2.5 hours to get to the mountains too. We've got everything you would ever want right here in the center of South Carolina. So give me a call. I look forward to talking to you. I'd love to help you out here in South Carolina, whether it's here at Lake Murray or North Myrtle Beach. We'll talk with you soon. Thank you.